Hey y'all, have you ever noticed that after a stressful event, like particularly difficult walk with your reactive dog, or a vet visit, or something else that just was really stressful, neither you or your dog actually feel better once it's over? That's because the event ends, but the stress doesn't. The stress doesn't just disappear, right? All of these stress hormones shoot up and they don't come down unless we help it, unless we complete the stress cycle. And this is true for both humans and for dogs. So let's talk about it. Stress is a full body experience for both you and your dog. Heart rate goes up, adrenaline kicks in, your whole body tenses up. Your nervous system is activated and ready for action. But here's the problem. The event ends, but sometimes our bodies, and our dog's bodies, don't realize that. They're still activated. It takes a while for those stress hormones to come down, and sometimes we need to help it. So if you have a particularly scary or stressful situation happen on a walk, your dog has just gone from activated and overwhelmed to now we're back at home where things are safe, but your dog doesn't feel that safety yet. They are still way up here, stress-wise. And you probably are too. When that stress cycle doesn't get completed, it lingers in the body. And when this happens over and over and over again, that lingering stress response never really goes away. That's when you start to see overall heightened reactivity, slower recovery times, increased anxiety, that on edge feeling all the time that never really feels like it dissipates, less restful sleep, irritability, and more. And over time, it just stacks. It just gets worse. So any good trainer, any good behavior consultant is going to help you understand that stress exists. We can't avoid it. Sure, we can manage, we can decrease the amount of stressful situations for our dogs, but we're never going to eliminate it, so it doesn't make sense to avoid it. What it does make sense to do is learn how to process and recover from these stressful experiences. Again, both you and your dog. So what does completing the stress cycle actually look like? Well, for your dog, it might be shredding a box or something when they get home from a walk, or a really intense game of tug with you where they really get to get all that arousal out. Licking, chewing, foraging activities. Rest, like a real, uninterrupted, calm rest. Maybe it looks like giving them space to be alone, to shake off, to roll, to just be. Maybe it means giving them a quiet space where they're not going to be activated by various things that, normally trigger them. So a calm, quiet room. Maybe it means relaxing together, laying down, petting, massage. Depends on the dog, but decompression or completing the stress cycle comes in many forms. I will include a list of ideas for you as well. A lot of completing the stress cycle or decompression looks like moving your body. So this is true for both dogs and for humans, to just shake it out. So maybe that means a little dance party, a run, if you're a runner, just wiggling, playing with your dog, running around, doing all the things that just feel good in your body to get out all that extra stuff. It might mean reading a book for you. It might mean just intentionally realizing, wow, I need to give something to myself right now to help myself complete this stress cycle. So oftentimes it's about awareness and intention. So you intentionally take a few minutes to sit and slow down your breathing and process and rest. If you can find some decompression and stress relief and completing that stress cycle that both of you can do together, even better. Your dog doesn't need training or control after a stressful event. They just need time to recover, as do you. So the next time a stressful event happens, don't just move on, don't just brush it under the rug. Help both of your nervous systems finish the story. I highly recommend the book Burnout by the Nagoski sisters. I will include a link for that. I also highly recommend looking into the Resilience Rainbow. I will include a link to this as well. It has a lot of information on building up resilience, and a big piece of that is completing the stress cycle. Have a great week.